I'm going to show you how to load the Analysis Toolpak in Microsoft Excel, and then I'll go over some troubleshooting tips for those of you who may be having difficulty. The Analysis Toolpak is a statistical option that allows you to run some common statistical tests, such as t-tests, ANOVA, and linear regression. It's not another program that you need to install, but it is an add-on feature, so you do need to enable that under the Options menu. But first, let's check to see if you already have the Toolpak loaded in your version of Excel. To do that, we're going to come to the Data tab. Up here at the top, we're going to click on that, and then come over here all the way to the right-hand side. You can see this button that says Data Analysis. If you have that button, then you already have the Toolpak loaded. When I click on that, it brings up this dialog box with the Toolpak options. If you do not see this button that says Data Analysis, then you need to load the Toolpak. To do that, we're going to come over here to File. We're going to come all the way to the bottom and click on Options. Under Options, we're going to click Add-ins. Then under Add-ins, we're going to select Analysis Toolpak. Now at this point, it's important that you do not click OK, that you click Go. So I've selected the Analysis Toolpak, and I'm going to click Go. And that brings up this dialog box. In here, check Analysis Toolpak and Analysis Toolpak VBA. Then click OK. And that's going to load the Analysis Toolpak. Now when you come to the Data tab, now you should see this button at the right-hand side that says Data Analysis. I also have videos that go over how to run some of the common tests in the Toolpak, and for those videos I provide data so that you can follow along with the examples that I'm using. You can find the links to those videos in the description down below. Now let's look at some troubleshooting tips for those of you that are having difficulty. If the Analysis Toolpak isn't loading properly, it's commonly one of a couple things. First, you may have a different version of Excel than what I'm working with, so you may not have the menu laid out exactly the same way. You need to get into the File and down to the Options, and that's where we'll find the Analysis Toolpak. But you may need to play around a little bit with these menus in order to figure out where that is. So when you get into File, find Options, and then get into the add-ins. But it may just be laid out a little bit differently, so you may have to just click around and try to find this. The next thing to check for is that you selected everything properly when you were loading the Toolpak. So when I'm in the Options Add-in menu, right here I need to select the Toolpak, but don't click OK yet. People commonly will click OK and think the Toolpak is loaded, but it's not. I need to do an additional step. So once I've selected Toolpak, I click Go, and it brings up this dialog box. Here I select the Toolpak. Unless you get to this step, you're not loading the Toolpak properly. Then we're going to click OK. The final thing that may be happening is that Microsoft and Excel in particular can get glitches. If it's being glitchy, the best thing to do is to close Excel. Just close it, don't minimize it, close completely out of Excel, and then restart your computer. And then we're going to open Excel back up. And once we open Excel back up, then we're going to come back in and follow the steps to load the Toolpak. When Excel's being weird, usually just closing it and restarting everything is enough to get it to work properly. So then you'll just come back in and follow those steps again to load the Toolpak. So hopefully one of those three things helped you if you're having difficulty. If you're having another issue, you can post a comment down below, and I'll do my best to try to help you get the Toolpak loaded. Please remember to like this video if it helped you out, and check out my other videos for some examples on how to actually run these tests in Microsoft Excel.